Northeast Students Organization along with the Naga Students Federation held a peaceful sit-in protest at Naga Solidarity Park in Kohima under the theme Evict All Illegal Immigrants from Northeast. In an unfortunate incident, a coffee machine blasted in a cafe on August 17 around 7:15 p.m. Nagaland Deputy Chief Minister Yantengo Peton sent warm birthday wishes to Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, praising her hard work and wishing her good health and success. Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio sent warm wishes to the Sangtam community on the festival of Hona Pongbi. He said it is important to keep cultural traditions alive. Nagaland Government Advisor Abu Mehta met with the new team of the Nagaland Badminton Association. They discussed plans to promote badminton in the state. Hello and welcome to Nltv English Primetime. This is Chanchan Kasar and now the news in detail. The Northeast Students Organization along with the Naga Students Federation held a peaceful sit-in protest at Naga Solidarity Park in Kohima under the theme Evict All Illegal Immigrants from Northeast. The event included prayers and speeches, and NESO submitted a memorandum to the Chief Minister of Nagaland. In the memorandum, organization expressed deep concern over the long-standing issues of illegal migration in the region. They said it has affected the social, cultural and political stability of the Northeast since India's independence. NESO warned that indigenous communities are at risk of losing their identity, language and land. Tripura was mentioned as a serious example where locals became a minority. Similar concerns were raised about Assam, Meghalaya and other states. NESO urged the government to take urgent actions, including the detections and deportation of illegal immigrants sailing the Indo-Bangladesh border.
Federation in solidarity with the NESO. We are very serious when it comes to illegal immigrants across the Naga, the Northeast state. Today, I want to question, especially taking the advantage of our media, I also want to question, especially our students' friends, our leaders, those who are present here today. Are we really serious with ourselves when it comes to implementing of inner line pass? Naga Student Federation, since 1980s, we have been fighting for these illegal immigrants that have almost occupied the Nagaland state. Today, I want to challenge our students' community. The future belongs to us, and you are the architect of our future. So, dear students, friends, you are the volunteers, you are the stewards. What Naga Student Federation is fighting for this. Especially, I want to convey to our students, friends, that the future belongs to us, and it is us whether we want to live to what we are expecting or what we are architecting for this. I especially taking the advantage of the media's since 1873, the Bengal Eastern Fountain Regulation, BERF, where we have given the rights, where we are given the protections through this act. But today, I feel that all of us have to be responsible on this when it comes to successfully implementing the ILP. When the other states, especially our Mizoram state, the Manipur, the Arunachal, when they can strictly implement. Today, I think it is our responsibility. And as a students' community, it is our responsibility to educate, especially our parents, our village authority, and our community, that we have to accordingly implement, or else today, tomorrow, we will be not less than a state where the non-indigenous have overtaken, especially our Tripura state. Taking this platform, today, most of our CSO they have been waken up, I should say, with the influx that is happening in Assam last month. I think we have to be more serious, and especially our community, our elders, our apex, not only the students community, but the rest of the tribes, the rest of our apex, especially our tribal apex, should join in hand in striking out this.
In an unfortunate incident, a coffee machine blasted in a cafe named Kulhar Chai and Mas Banarasi Pan Cafe on August 17 around 7:15 p.m. Speaking to Nltv, the shop owner said that fortunately there were no customers inside the cafe when the incident occurred. The cafe manager and one employee were injured and were taken to hospital for treatment.
Kali rati Sunday de man khobor paise ki idu Durga Mandir la usure ekta cafe kundu Kular Chai and Mas Banarsi Pan Cafe je tare coffee machine blast hoise guje aru tare bitore thaka manu duijin bi injured hoise guje du man itla opore details janyo gani aji man la majore de cafe la malik ase du itla opore details hudoise wa avi thank you so much Nltv the time there acha aru kali do kali rati idu incident haru kiti hoise aru kini hoise develop details wa janai dio
kali thank you Nltv coverage koriya karne kali 7:15 around itu time te moi to dukan te thakane mola manager ekta aro ek staff ekta thakise takan olop itu coffee machine blast hodo tate takan duijon olop ekta manu to yate hatte lagise aro ekta chokra to yate pitte lagise to itu injured duijon hoise tan
so apnan idu dukan khole aru kiman deri hoisna
এটা দোকান খোলা তো আমাখান বেশি দিন হোৱা নাই 4 মহিনা হৈছে তো সব নতুনই আসলে সামান খান তো তো এইটো কিনা কোনা এইটো হৈ যাছে তো এটা
kali iniga hwala do apni an saman noina noiliwi manu khan do kunbi seriously injured hadu asin nai
না ইসলা মন পতো এনেকা সিরিয়াস তো একো নাই দুইজন আমিলা দোকান লা চকরা হে অলপ জখম পাইছে অলবি এসব মন পতো কাস্টমার বি থাকা নাই খালি কি হইছে তো আমিলা দোকান লাগা নুকসানই বেশি হইছে অলপ তো মানুলা তো একটা তো ট্রিটমেন্ট কোনা আমাখান ঘরতে বি আনি লইছে একটা তো অলপ তাই এটা বি আছে তাতে ট্রিটমেন্ট যা আছে অলবি ডক্টর খান লাগাই সব তো একদম ওকে আছে কোন হয় তাতে তো সিরিয়াস তো নহয়
apni han 4 months hu shukshi tu dukan khulya do na hulwi iniga incident hadu iku hoshna ne poila bi few past months khan debi
नहीं नहीं इनका तो एक बार भी एको हुआ नहीं एको इनका कल सडनली इतो किना कोना कॉफी मशीन ओसोटे भी मानु भी थका ने अमिला मैनेजर तो अलग दूटे बइगन थकिसे और अमिला छोकरा तो किचन ला बैक साइड ते थकिसे तो इना कोना अलग तो थकान दुकान ते थका पड़ा अलग तो जखम पाइसे फले भी इसो मन पर तो ओसोटे ना थका पड़ा तो बेसिक किबा मेजर इंजरी तो हुआ नहीं
tan idu coffee machine blast haram ne tan idu coffee machine du cholai thaksna na no cholai na thakse tu tamira
नहीं नहीं इतो तो चलागन थका नहीं कस्टमर थका नहीं बोले तो चलागन लाभ नहीं तो कस्टमर थकिले मकान चलाए तो कस्टमर ना थकिले तो मकान ना चलाए तो इतो तो इनी रखी नहीं थकी से निचोरे ना एक्सप्लोर हो जैसे तो
itiaro apni han du kinga hole se idu lopore
इते सभी मकान कंपनी खान लोगों ते भी कोथा करी आसे तखन इतो किने मानिवन न मानिव तो सब मकान
apni han tade bitore coffee machine du kiman daikina aru blast tu kiman hoise ekta na duita
कॉफी मशीन तो एकता ही थकी से और मेन तो कॉफी मशीन ब्लास्ट का करने तो पूरा ग्लास लगा की बात थकी से तो ये तो खान पूरा भांगी जैसे सीलिंग खान भांगी जैसे इतो ही आसे अलमीरा खान की बंदा के इतो ही डैमेज होइसे फॉर्चुनेटली काली संडे भी थकी से तो कस्टमर भी इमान थका ने इसो मन पूरा तो नले तो कस्टमर थकिले भी अलग दिक्कत हो थकी से अलबे इसो मन पूरा कस्टमर खान तो एकता भी थका ने
ja kali rati
The District Planning and Development Board meeting of the Dimapur district scheduled for August 2025 has been postponed until further notice, according to a circular issued by Deputy Commissioner and Vice Chairman of DPDB Dimapur, Dr. Tino Jongshi Chang. All members have been informed of the postponement and a fresh date for the meeting will be noticed later. Notably, a similar postponement was announced earlier in June 2025, indicating a possible delay in the district development planning process. A 7-day regional process lab for the Adi Karma Yogi Abhiyan was successfully held in Guwahati from August 11 to 17, bringing together officials from Sikkim, Assam, Mizoram and Nagaland. The lab aimed to acquire state master trainers with the necessary skill and knowledge to drive positive change in the respective domains and contribute to the overall development of tribal communities through a bottom-up approach. Inaugurated by Assam's Minister of Tribal Affairs Dr. Rajor, the program featured interactive sessions, workshops and presentations with participants sharing their experiences and best practices. The Adi Karma Yogi Abhiyan, a Minister of Tribal Affairs initiative, seeks to build a cadre of 2 million trained grassroots change leaders to deliver last-mile governance and development across over 1 lakh tribal villages in India. The Nagaland Medical Students Association has strongly opposed the inclusion of non-indigenous candidates in the Nagaland state quota for NEET UG 2025. In a statement from Dimapur, NMSA said the applicant used a Kohima address but was originally from Haryana and not from recognized Naga tribe. They said this goes against the purpose of the state reservation policy, which is meant only for indigenous Naga and true residents of the state. NMSA warned that allowing such cases could harm local students and create a bad example. They urged the authorities to remove the candidate from the state quota list and to tighten the verification process to stop such incidents in the future. To keep the Doyang Dam Reservoir in Nagaland's Waka district clean, the Doyang Land Owners Union and Northeastern Electric Power Corporation organized a cleanliness drive. They removed plastic waste, debris and logs from the reservoir. Villagers near the dam, local group, police and citizens took part in the effort. John Zilling, head of the dam, said cleaning should be ongoing and everyone must help reduce waste in the surrounding areas. Roland Izung of the Land Owners Union asked the government and community group to protect the Doyang Hydroelectric Power Project, the largest in the land. The cleanup is part of the Clean Doyang mission, which started its first phase in June 2024 and will begin its second phase soon after weather allows. The District Planning Officer and Member Secretary DPDB Tsimenyu Mio Kokma Jamir has announced that the monthly District Planning and Development Board meeting for August will be held on August 22 at 12 noon at the DC's conference hall in Tsimenyu. All board members have been requested to attend the meeting, which is part of the regular governance process in Nagaland, where district-level issues are issued. Recent DPDB meetings in Tsimenyu have covered topics such as infrastructure development, disaster management, and welfare scheme. Nagaland Deputy Chief Minister Yantungo Paton sent warm birthday wishes to Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, praising her hard work and wishing her good health and success. In another message, Paton welcomed Ajay Kumar Bala as the new governor of Nagaland alongside his role in Manipur. He said Bala's experience would help bring peace and progress to Nagaland. The Office of the Senior Treasury Officer, Kohima South Treasury, has announced that the annual physical verification for pioneers drawing life and family pensions will be held from September 10 at the Treasury Office. Pensioners are required to appear physically with necessary documents including their pension payment order book, renewed non-practicing allowance ID card, and life or family pension verification certificate. The verification is scheduled on specific date based on file numbers with separate date for family pensioners and life pensioners. Failure to appear for the verification will be resulted in the suspension of pension payment. Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio sent warm wishes to the Sangtam community on the festival of Hunapungbi. He said it is important to keep cultural traditions alive and pass them to younger generations. He hoped the festival would bring happiness, peace and unity to all families. Hunapung is a traditional festival of the Sangtam tribe celebrated with ritual, song and community gatherings symbolizing peace and togetherness. We will now take a short break. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back, viewers. Let's get back with the news. Nagaland Government Advisor Abu Mehta met with the new teams of the Nagaland Badminton Association led by Dr. Watizulu Suzamaran. They discussed plans to promote badminton in the state, especially by starting programs to find and develop young talent. Mehta wished the team success and said he believes he will help grow the sport in Nagaland. Nagaland Advisor Abu Mehta met new Badminton Association team. A group of doctors from the Chakisang community will conduct a free health camp at the Community Health Center in Chozuba on August 22 from 9 a.m. onward. The camp announced through a notification by Dr. Lolikol Puchu, Senior Medical Officer of CHC Chozuba, aims to provide consultations and treatment service as part of a goodwill mission. Various medical specialties will be available, offering free consultations and treatment to those in need. All health units under the Chozuba block have been informed to spread the word within their areas to maximize the benefit of patients. During a narco checking operation at NH29 Delhi, Tinali, the Karbi Anglong police arrested 2 drug peddlers as part of the ongoing crackdown against drug. The police recovered 1 kilogram of morphine from them, which is estimated to be worth 1 crore in the illegal market. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma praised the Assam police for their effective action and reaffirmed the state's government's strong commitment to the Assam Against Drug campaign. In Belbari, West Garo Hill, a tragic incident occurred when 4-year-old Dhania Begum fell into a well inside her family's compound. Her family quickly pulled her out and rushed her to the hospital, but sadly she died on the way. The incident has reported to the police and an executive magistrate carried out an inquiry. After completing the legal formalities, Dhania's body was sent for post-mortem at Tura Civil Hospital and then handed over to her family for the last rite. Continuous heavy rain have caused severe damage in Uttarakhand's Bageshwar district, especially in Hardban Panchayat, where landslide and waterlogging have destroyed homes and infrastructure. 9 houses were damaged in Harbat, leading authorities to relocate affected families to safer shelter. The district administration has ordered urgent restoration work while relief materials are being distributed with help for the Red Cross and local officials. NDI's Vishal will fight for bronze at the Under-20 World Wrestling Championship after a narrow 9-11 semi-final loss in the 97 kg freestyle to UWW's on Sunday. Vishal staged a strong comeback which fell short after a disputed referee call. He had earlier advanced from the quarterfinale after his Japanese opponent withdrew injured. Indian wrestlers Sagar Jaspuran and Pravinder Singh were eliminated. A history-shatter named Yuvesh was arrested after a brief encounter with Uttarakhand police in Haridwar late Sunday night. The incident occurred near Panihala Cut during a routine vehicle check. Yuvesh opened at police and fired and tried to escape but was caught after being shot in the leg. Police said over 14 criminal cases are registered against him.
गंगनहर में पनियाला कट के पास में एक वाहन चेकिंग के दौरान आज एक एनफील्ड मोटरसाइकिल में एक व्यक्ति को रोकने का प्रयास किया गया, तो उसके द्वारा पुलिस पर फायर करते हुए वहां से भागने का प्रयास किया। पुलिस के द्वारा तत्काल जवाबी फायरिंग में इसके पैर में गोली लगी, जिसे तत्काल संयुक्त चिकित्सालय रुड़की में लाया गया है। और इसके अब जो प्रारंभिक जांच इससे अभी तक हमें पता चला है, ये व्यक्ति, इसका नाम ओबेस पुत्र फुरकान है और यह थाना गंगनहर का हिस्ट्री शीटर भी रहा है और करीब 14 से ऊपर अभियोग इसके भिन्न भिन्न धाराओं में दर्ज हैं। थाना गंगनहर में पनियाला कट के पास में एक वाहन चेकिंग के दौरान आज एक एनफील्ड मोटरसाइकिल में एक व्यक्ति को रोकने का प्रयास किया गया, तो उसके द्वारा पुलिस पर फायर करते हुए वहां से भागने का प्रयास किया। पुलिस के द्वारा तत्काल जवाबी फायरिंग में इसके पैर में गोली लगी, जिसे तत्काल संयुक्त चिकित्सालय रुड़की में लाया गया है। और इसके अब जो प्रारंभिक जांच इससे अभी तक हमें पता चला है, ये व्यक्ति, इसका नाम ओबेस पुत्र फुरकान है और यह थाना गंगनहर का हिस्ट्री शीटर भी रहा है और करीब 14 से ऊपर अभियोग इसके भिन्न भिन्न धाराओं में दर्ज हैं। थाना गंगनहर में पनियाला कट के पास में एक वाहन चेकिंग के दौरान
A protest was held in Imphal on August 18 against illegal immigrants in the Northeast state, organized by the Northeast Students Organization and All Manipur Students Union. Protesters demanded quick detections and deportations of illegal immigrants and constitutional safeguard for indigenous people. NESO Assistant General Secretary W. Sanatomba said illegal immigration is causing political instability and democratic imbalance in the region. He gave examples of Tripura and Assam facing similar problems and said Manipur is also affected by migrants from Myanmar and Bangladesh. Sanatomba urged the government to implement the National Register of Citizens and provide protections to indigenous communities. Krishangi Meshram, 21, of Indian origin and raised in West Bengal, is now one of the youngest solicitors in England and Wales. She started studying law at 15 through distance learning and graduated with top honors at 18, becoming the youngest law graduate from the Open University. She also completed her master's degree and recently passed the solicitor exam. Krishnangi said distance learning helped her manage studies and travel and family. Her parents are very proud of her achievement. A school bus carrying 6 children and 2 staff members got stuck in knee-deep water on a flooded road in Mumbai's Matunga area due to heavy rain. The bus was stranded for over half an hour before the Matunga police rushed to the spot and rescued everyone on board. The children were then taken to Matunga police station for safety reasons. The incident occurred on a day when schools conducting morning shift declared half day due to extreme rain. Mumbai police urged citizens to avoid non-essential travel and plan their day carefully, with officials and staff on high alert to assist in emergencies. Tension is high in Mushalpur, Buxar district after a 12-year-old boy, Trinoy Modahi, was almost kidnapped near Nikashi. 4 unknown men came in a car and tried to force him into a vehicle. The local young man saw this and raised an alarm, which scared the men away. Trinoy and his father have filed a complaint with the police. The police are investigating to find the men. The incident happened on broad daylight and has caused fear in nearby villagers. Many people have gathered to the police station asking for quick action.
স্কুলত আহি আছিল অকলশৰে ল'ৰাটো সেই সময়তে কি বোলে অচিনাকি বাহন এখন তাত 4জনমান মানুহ থকা বুলি কৈছিলে ল'ৰাটোৱে যিটো ল'ৰাক মানে অপহৰণ কৰিব বিচাৰিছিল সেইটো ল'ৰাই কোৱা মতে আৰু এই পিছত পিছফালৰ পৰা ধৰি গাড়ীত সোমাব বিচাৰিছিল এই সময়তে তাৰমানে ই পিছল খাই পৰি গ'ল ঠিক তেনে টাইমতে এজন ল'ৰাই আহি আমাৰ সিটো চাইডৰ পৰা মানে ঠিক সেই গাড়ীখনৰ সন্মুখত আহি পালে পোৱাৰ পিছত তেখেতে এই ল'ৰাটোক সোমাব নাপালে সেই ল'ৰাটোক ঘৰত পঠাই দি সেই ল'ৰাটো ঘৰত গুচি গ'ল অৱশ্যে সেই ল'ৰাটোৱে আমাক মানে পৰিচয় কৰাই দিব লাগিছিল যে এনেকুৱা তেনেকুৱা সমস্যা হৈছে তোমাৰ ল'ৰাটো মই এনেকৈ ঠিক টাইমত আহি পাইছোঁ
কিমানজন মানুহ আছিলে
গাড়ীখনত 4জন মানুহ থকা বুলি কৈছিল ল'ৰাটোৱে
কি গাড়ী আনিছিল
মাৰুতি গাড়ী
ধৰিব পাৰিছে না কাৰোবাক
ধৰিব পৰা নাই তাৰমানে এজন ল'ৰাই পাইছে আহি কিন্তু তেখেতে সেই মানুহকেইটাৰ লগত মানে তৰ্ক কৰিল না নকৰিল বিশেষ গম পোৱা নাই আমিও যিহেতুকে ঘৰত আছিলোঁ ল'ৰাটোৱেহে ক'লা কথাখিনি ল'ৰাটো কোৱাৰ কাৰণে কথাখিনি আমি সম্পূৰ্ণভাৱে গম পাইছোঁ
কোন বুলি সন্দেহ হয় আপোনালোকৰ
এইটো কোনোবা দুৰ্বৃত্তই হ'ব অপহৰণকাৰী এনেকুৱা মানুহ হ'ব নহ'লে এনেকুৱা সৰু 12 বছৰীয়া ল'ৰাটোক তেওঁলোকে উঠাই নিয়াৰ কোনো প্ৰয়োজন নাথাকে
এই বিটিয়াৰ অশান্তি কৰিব বিচাৰিছে নেকি
তেনেকুৱা সম্ভৱ হ'ব পাৰে বিটিয়াৰ ইলেকশ্যন আহি আছে যিহেতু ঠিক তেনেকুৱাও হ'বও পাৰে
কি বিচাৰে আপোনালোকে
আমি উচিত তদন্ত হোৱাটো বিচাৰোঁ বা তেওঁৰ পৰা আমি যাতে আমাৰ অঞ্চলৰ মানুহবিলাখানে বা ল'ৰা ছোৱালী স্কুলত আহোঁতে হওক অন্য সময়তে হওক যাতে এই মানুহবিলাখনৰ পৰা আমাৰ ল'ৰা ছোৱালীবিলাখানে হাত সাৰিব পাৰে এইখিনিকে আমি উচিত হেৰিটো বিচাৰোঁ আৰু যাতে আমাৰ প্ৰশাসনসকলেও ইয়াত অলপ গুৰুত্ব দিয়ে তদন্ত কৰে এইখিনিকে আমাৰ আশা থাকিল
এই ল'ৰাটো ৰাতিপুৱা স্কুলত আহি আছিল মানে 9টামান বজাত আহি থাকোঁতে ৰাস্তাত তাৰমানে অচিনাক্ত এখন বাহন আৰু 4চকীয়া মাৰুতি কাৰ তেনেকুৱা হোৱাইট কালাৰৰ মানে ল'ৰাটোক মানে পিছৰ ডিগি খুলি পিনে হাতত ধৰি টানি ভৰাব খুজিছিল ডিগিৰ ভিতৰত আৰু ভিতৰত 4জনমান মাস্ক পিন্ধি থকা ল'ৰা আছিল তেনেকুৱা পিছত ল'ৰাটো তাৰমানে ভৰাওঁতে এজন বাইকত আহি থকা এজন যুৱকে তাৰমানে অকস্মাত দেখা পাই এই ল'ৰাটোক তাৰমানে ৰক্ষা কৰে সিহঁতৰ পৰা আৰু সিহঁতে তাৰমানে সিটো ল'ৰাক দেখা পাই তাৰমানে গাড়ী লৈ পলাইছে সিহঁতে
কিমান বয়স আছিল ল'ৰাটোৰ আপোনাৰ
ল'ৰাটোৰ বয়স এতিয়া মোটামুটি 12 বছৰ
কোন শ্ৰেণীত পঢ়ি আছিল
এতিয়া ক্লাছ 6ত পঢ়ি আছে নিকাশী হাইস্কুলত
কিমান সময়ত আছিলে
ৰাতিপুৱা 9টা বজাত স্কুলত আহি থাকোঁতে এই ঘটনাটো
মানুহ ধৰিব নোৱাৰিলে
ধৰিব নোৱাৰিলোঁ তাৰমানে আমি সেইটো টাইমত ঘৰত আছোঁ ল'ৰাটো তাৰমানে স্কুলত আহিল ৰাস্তাতে হৈছে এই ঘটনাটো তেনেকুৱা
এতিয়া কি বিচাৰে আপোনালোকে
আমি বিচাৰোঁ যে এই যিকেইজন এনেকুৱা যে মোৰ ল'ৰাটোক যে এনেকুৱা অপহৰণ কৰিব বিচাৰিছিল বা সিহঁতক যাতে বিচাৰি উচিত শাস্তি দিয়ে তেনেকুৱা আৰু যাতে বেলেগ ল'ৰাৰ লগত বা আমাৰ গাঁৱৰ ল'ৰা এনেকৈ স্কুলত অকলশৰীয়াকৈ কেতিয়াবা আহে সিহঁতো যাতে অলপ এইবিলাখনৰ পৰা এই কি বোলে ৰক্ষা পায় তেনেকুৱা এইটো জাগ্ৰত হোৱাটো ক্লাছ 6ত
স্কুলত আহি আছিল অকলশৰে ল'ৰাটো সেই সময়তে কি বোলে অচিনাকি বাহন এখন তাত 4জনমান মানুহ থকা বুলি কৈছিলে ল'ৰাটোৱে যিটো ল'ৰাক মানে অপহৰণ কৰিব বিচাৰিছিল সেইটো ল'ৰাই কোৱা মতে আৰু এই পিছত পিছফালৰ পৰা ধৰি গাড়ীত সোমাব বিচাৰিছিল এই সময়তে তাৰমানে ই পিছল খাই পৰি গ'ল ঠিক তেনে টাইমতে এজন ল'ৰাই আহি আমাৰ সিটো চাইডৰ পৰা মানে ঠিক সেই গাড়ীখনৰ সন্মুখত আহি পালে পোৱাৰ পিছত তেখেতে এই ল'ৰাটোক সোমাব নাপালে সেই ল'ৰাটোক ঘৰত পঠাই দি সেই ল'ৰাটো ঘৰত
A 24-year-old woman was found dead in her Silampur home after her husband confessed to killing her at a local police station on Sunday. Police recovered the body from a slum in northeast Delhi and sent it for postmortem. Forensic team examined the scene and the accused has been arrested. Investigation is ongoing to determine the motive.
क्या बात नहीं लेकिन कोई गलती नहीं बताई कि ये गलती है इस वजह से मार रहे हैं ये गलत चल रही है दिन रात तार छीनती कौन से खवाती ये
BJP on Sunday nominated Maharashtra Governor C.P. Radhakrishnan as the NDA's candidate for Vice President. BJP President J.P. Nadda said the decision was taken after detailed deliberations in a meeting chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Nadda expressed hope that the opposition would support the nomination. The election triggered by Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar's resignation last month is scheduled for September 9. The last date to file nomination is August 21.
आप सबको मालूम है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी सभी दलों के साथ संपर्क करते हुए उपराष्ट्रपति का चुनाव सर्वसम्मति से हो, इसकी आशा रखती है और इसीलिए हम सब लोगों ने पिछले एक सप्ताह में लगभग सभी राजनीतिक दलों के साथ, हमारे एनडीए के पार्टनर्स भी और जो हमारे विपक्षी दल के पार्टी के सदस्य हैं, नेता हैं, उनके साथ भी संपर्क साधा था हमारे वरिष्ठ नेताओं ने। और हम लोगों ने इस बात को की उम्मीद रखी है कि हम उपराष्ट्रपति का चुनाव सर्वसम्मति से करें और भारतीय जनता पार्टी एनडीए का कैंडिडेट हो। इस बात को उनके साथ स्पष्ट करते हुए हम लोगों ने बात को रखा। He commands respect in all sections of the society and he is considered to be a person as a statesman who is recognized in the
Congress MP Gaurav Gogoi on Monday accused Chief Election Commissioner Gyanesh Kumar of bias after the lateral publicity criticized Rahul Gandhi for alleging vote theft in Bihar. Gogoi said the CEC's remark undermined the credibility of a key constitutional office. The CEC had earlier asked Gandhi to provide proof or apologize. Gogoi also commented on the NDA naming Maharashtra Governor C.P. Radhakrishnan as its vice presidential candidate, saying the Indian alliance would soon announce its joint decision. Meanwhile, India bloc MPs continued protests in parliament over the revision of Bihar's electoral roll, alleging silence invisible rigging. BJP leaders criticized the opposition for disrupting the monsoon season.
कल जो प्रेस वार्तालाप हमने देखा,
why didn't the chief election commissioner make the same request to the BJP? They have also held a press conference. But why isn't the chief election commissioner treating the BJP the same way as the Congress? I think the chief election commissioner, through his press conference, has only undermined the reputation.
Congress MP Gaurav Gogoi on Monday accused the Election Commission of bias, questioning its neutrality. Gogoi criticized the EC for targeting political parties over objections to the special summary revision while staying silent on similar revisions in Bihar. He also highlighted concerns over nearly 70 lakh new voters added between the Lok Sabha and Maharashtra Assembly polls, calling for greater transparency to protect electoral integrity.
I rise to move for leave to introduce the Jan Vishwas amendment of provisions.
कल जो प्रेस वार्तालाप हमने देखा चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर का, जिसमें उनको अपने चुनाव आयोग की कमजोरियां बतानी थी और विपक्ष के जायज सवालों का उत्तर देना था, उत्तर देने के बावजूद या उत्तर देने के विपरीत उन्होंने कल अपने प्रेस वार्तालाप में राजनीतिक दलों पर सवाल उठाया और एक प्रकार से राजनीतिक दलों पर आक्रमण किया। जबकि बेहतर ये होता कि वे ये बताते कि ये एसआईआर प्रोसेस इतनी हड़बड़ी में, इतनी जल्दबाजी में क्यों कर रहे हैं, जब बिहार में निर्वाचन सिर्फ 3 महीने बाद है। बिना विभिन्न विपक्षी दलों के साथ चर्चा किए हुए क्यों केंद्र चुनाव आयोग हड़बड़ी में एसआईआर वहां पर इंप्लीमेंट कर रही है, इस प्रश्न को लेकर वो मौन थे। वे मौन थे कि किस प्रकार से महाराष्ट्र में लोकसभा और विधानसभा चुनाव के बीच में लगभग 70 लाख नए वोटर किस प्रकार से वोटर तालिका में आए, वे इस प्रश्न पे मौन थे। वे इस प्रश्न पे मौन थे कि क्यों केंद्र चुनाव आयोग ने ये निर्णय लिया कि पोलिंग बूथ पर जो सीसीटीवी फुटेज।
The Jan Vishwas Bill 2025 was introduced in the Lok Sabha to decriminalize minor offences and make it easier to live and do business in India. Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal said the bill aims to build trust and improve ease of doing business. The bill was sent to a selected committee which will report back by the next parliament session. Over 350 rules will be changed under this bill. Earlier in 2023, a similar law decriminalized 183 offences to reduce punishments like jail and fine. The bill was introduced amid protests in the Lok Sabha about voter roll issues.
I rise to move for leave to introduce the Jan Vishwas Amendment of Provisions Bill 2025 to amend certain enactments for decriminalizing and rationalizing offences to further enhance trust-based governance for ease of living and doing business.
श्री मनीष तिवारी जी, प्रश्न यह है कि विधेयक को पुनर्स्थापित करने की अनुमति प्रदान की जाए। जो सदस्य इसके पक्ष में है वो हाँ कहें, जो सदस्य इसके विरोध में है वो ना कहें। मेरे विचार में निर्णय हाँ वालों के पक्ष में हुआ, हाँ वालों के पक्ष में हुआ। माननीय मंत्री जी, विधेयक को पुनर्स्थापित करें।
Madam, I introduce the bill. I rise to move for leave to introduce.
Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has welcomed the introduction of a bill in Parliament to establish the state-first Indian Institute of Management. Sharing the update on social media, Sarma described the move as a significant development for Assam and expressed gratitude to the Prime Minister and Union Education Minister for their leadership. The bill to set up the Premier Management Institute in Assam was introduced by the Education Minister in Parliament earlier today. Sarma said he looks forward to support from parliamentaries across party lines for this important initiative, which is expected to give a major boost to higher education and professional training in the state.
आइटम नंबर 10, माननीय मंत्री श्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी।
Honorable Chairperson Madam, with your kind permission, I move to leave to the introduced bill further to amend the Indian Institute of Management Act 2017.
प्रश्न यह है कि विधेयक को पुनर्स्थापित करने की अनुमति प्रदान की जाए। जो सदस्य इसके पक्ष में है वो हाँ कहें, जो सदस्य इसके विरोध में है वे ना कहें। मेरे विचार में निर्णय हाँ वालों के पक्ष।
China said Taiwan is part of its territory and called the issue an internal affair after former US President Donald Trump claimed that Chinese President Xi Jinping promised not to invade Taiwan while Trump was in office. Chinese officials repeated their stand that Taiwan must reunite with China, preferably peacefully, but warned that they won't let anyone separate Taiwan from China. Taiwan rejected China's claim, saying it will continue working with international partners like the US to protect peace in the region. The US does not officially recognize Taiwan as a separate country, but remains its strongest supporter and main arms supplier. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio said the US monitors India-Pakistan tension daily, noting that ceasefire can quickly collapse without mutual agreement. He emphasized that goal is a lasting peace deal, not just a ceasefire. Rubio also referenced President Trump's repeated claim of brokening peace between the two nuclear-armed neighbors. However, India's leader, including PM Modi and EM Jaishankar, have denied any third-party intervention or trade-linked ceasefire. Rubio highlighted ongoing US effort to promote peace globally, citing conflict in Cambodia, Thailand, Rwanda, and DRC. Trump reiterated this claim of preventing a nuclear conflict between India and Pakistan during this recent summit with Putin. At a summit with Donald Trump, Russia President Vladimir Putin agreed that the US and Europe could offer Ukraine a NATO-style security guarantee. Trump's team said it was the first time Russia accepted this idea, which could help end the war without Ukraine joining NATO. Leaders from Europe and Ukraine welcomed the move but said more details are needed. Russia also agreed not to invade other European countries or take more Ukraine land after a peace deal. Talks on land issues, especially in Donbass, will continue, but Ukraine has said it won't give up any land not already taken by Russia. Heavy monsoon rains in Pakistan have caused flood and landslide, killing over 350 people in the last 2 days, mostly in Khyber province. Since June 26, nearly 650 people have died due to the rain. The weather department has warned to more heavy rain from August 17 to 21 and asked people in the northwest to be careful. The National Disaster Management Authority said the rain, which started early this year, will continue with more strength for the next 2 weeks. UN Secretary General expressed sadness over the death and said condolences to the victims' family. Pakistan's Interior Minister Mohsin caused controversy by repeating a comment from Army Chief General Asim Munir. He said India is like shining Mercedes while Pakistan is like a dumper truck loaded with stones. Meanwhile, Pakistan is much weaker. Mohsin praised Munir's leadership during the recent conflict with India, referring to India's Operation Sindoor, where Indian forces attacked terror camps in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Mohsin also denied that any Indian missile hit Pakistan despite evidence from India. The comments increased tensions and were seen as aggressive rather than helping peace.
सऊदी गवर्नमेंट का एक वक्त इन दिनों में जब ये वॉर चल रही थी तो पाकिस्तान आया, तो उसमें प्राइम मिनिस्टर साहब भी थे, फील्ड मार्शल साहब भी थे, डिप्टी प्राइम मिनिस्टर भी थे, मैं भी था। तो कुछ वो क्योंकि ताज़ा इंडिया से होकर आए थे तो उनको उन्होंने काफ़ी ज़्यादा अपडेट किया हुआ था और वो हमें कह रहे थे कि डेफिनेटली हमारा दोस्त मुल्क है तो वो सुलह के लिए कह रहे थे, लेकिन कुछ चीज़ें इंडियन साइड की भी उन्होंने आगे बताई। तो फील्ड मार्शल साहब ने ये भी ब्रसल में खुद भी एक किस्सा रिपीट किया है। उन्होंने उस सऊदी डेलीगेशन को कहा कि जिस तरह आप बात कर रहे हैं ये इंडिया जो है एक शाइनिंग मर्सिडीज की तरह है, लेकिन हम एक डम।
Former US President Donald Trump on Monday claimed that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky could end the war with Russia almost immediately if he chose to. In a Truth Social post, Trump referred the 2014 annexation of Crimea under the Obama administration and reiterated his opposition to Ukraine joining NATO. Some things never change, he added. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will meet US President Donald Trump on Monday in Washington to discuss ending Russia's war in Ukraine with possible US security guaranteed on the table. European leaders from France, Britain, Germany and NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte will join Zelensky to show support after his exclusion from Trump's recent summit with Putin. European Commission President welcomed Trump's willingness to offer Article 5-like security guarantees with the EU and allies ready to contribute.
We have to share all our swords with President Trump. We need the United States on our side, and I think that President Trump shared that we will need peace, but steps to this peace. We need, right, correct steps to have lasting peace. To stop Putin, it's mean.
Spain has sent 500 more soldiers to fight 20 big wildfires, mainly in Galicia region. The fire have killed 2 people, including a firefighter, and have forced evacuation as homes remain at risk. Temperatures in Spain are very high, reaching up to 45 degrees Celsius, making the fire worse. So far, 1,58,000 hectares have burned this area. European countries like France, Italy, and Netherlands are sending planes to help fight the fires. Experts say climate change is making heat and dry conditions worse, increasing the risk of wildfire in Europe. That is all for the Nltv English Primetime. For more